What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Church Boy V back with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. Today we're gonna learn how to make homemade butter. That's interesting because we buy butter all the time, and I'm like, homemade butter. Let's see. So let's see what they do. Let's see how we can make homemade butter. Cause back in the day, shoot, I used to make most of everything homemade for the most part. So this ain't nothing new. They just got to show us what is true. So let's get it.
I'm showing you how to make homemade butter in a mason jar.
Probably healthier.
That's right, we're gonna make butter in a jar. Okay. I grew up in the Western United States, and one of the things that they love to celebrate is their heritage. And a large part of that heritage is the pioneers who settled the West. Now, one thing that they seemed to always do when I was a kid was make butter in mason jars, and that was somehow a really fun pioneer activity to do. And so I wanted to share with you how to do that today and share part of my childhood with you. We're going to start with a mason jar and some heavy cream. And it doesn't matter what size of jar you use, but you want to fill up that jar halfway with the heavy cream. Now, the higher fat content that you have for your cream, the better this will work. So make sure you read the label and compare all the heavy cream in the store and pick the one with the highest fat content. I'm going to put on the lid and we're going to start shaking. You want to make sure you shake this really hard so that it slams against the top and bottom of the jar. After about 2 minutes of this shaking, we'll open it up and I'll show you what it looks like. After 2 minutes of shaking, if you take the lid off, you'll see that you have whipped cream. But that's not what we're going for here. So we're going to put the lid back on. And then we're going to keep on shaking for about another 6 minutes. Now, I'm using a fairly large jar for this, but when I was a kid, they'd always give it to us in little baby food jars because it was easier for us to shake with those little tiny hands. I'm going to keep going with this, and after 6 minutes, we'll check in on it again.
Well, that's a workout.
After about 6 minutes, you can see that it's starting to turn a little more solid, which means we are super close to having butter. It'll take just about another 30 seconds of hard shaking. You'll hear that there's a lot more liquid in there now because we have the liquid separating out from our butter. We have buttermilk and the butter itself. Isn't that really neat? I mean, you have butter and buttermilk. Now you can strain off the buttermilk and save that and use that in a recipe later. I do have an amazing chocolate cake that buttermilk is perfect for. Then we're going to take the solid part. I'm going to get it out. There's still some buttermilk in there. And put it into a little mixing bowl here. Finally got out there. I'm going to pour over a little bit of cold water to rinse it off. Then use my hands to form it into a little ball. Then I'm going to discard that liquid and pour on some more cold water. Shape it again and repeat this process until the liquid left in the bowl is clear. What we're doing here is rinsing away all of the buttermilk so that we have nothing left but pure butter. And here we have our beautiful homemade butter. If you want salted butter, you'll add in a little bit of salt with the cream before shaking. You can also turn this into amazing compound butters and add herbs or honey or all sorts of different flavorings to give yourself a real gourmet treat.
That's easier than I thought it was going to be. Wow. So that's how you make homemade butter, guys. So I wonder how much that... I got questions. Wow. So that's homemade butter. And buttermilk. Buttermilk. Okay. Hope y'all enjoy how to make butter. Because I'm finna look up a whole lot of stuff on how to make. So, hey, if you don't feel like going, buying all this stuff in spurts, you can just make it and it'll last longer for the most part. So, hope you have a blessed day. Y'all keep the Most High first, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit. I love you. They love you. First and foremost, they love you. I love you. And y'all stay warm, stay dry. And have a blessed day, man. Y'all just continue to keep the Most High first. So let's continue to pray one for another. And y'all have a great, blessed night or great blessed day, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is, when y'all see this video. And we out, man. We out.